give me a holler. If you see me, just give me a holler.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big D, no threes.
No threes.
Boom corner.
Help, help, help.
Good stuff.
Stay on him. Yep, no threes, no threes.
Yep. Switch on screen? Yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm down, I'm down.
1 second.
That's fine.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and Golden State looking at who they've got. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Podziemski out there with Carter, and it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Right to the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break. Add to your total in a hurry.
Just 5 on the clock. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot off that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at you. Wait a minute. Hold on. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Oklahoma City moving it around. They get it back, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Carter, and the shot goes down. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Cleveland. Now, here's George. Defense right on him. No good. Shot missing. MP way outside, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
The Warriors, 42. Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder, you did me.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side.
Jimmy Butler.
Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Williams, and it's Williams at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses. Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Thunder have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Passes it to Hartenstein. Now Williams. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry has probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber?
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Carter against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Carter kicks to Butler. Shoots over Caruso. Butler, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Carter out there with Curry. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him. Allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling. Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Pulls up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Williams. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Curry finds Butler. Carter down low. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And they pick up 2.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's stolen by Carter. Carter on the wing. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 15. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. Wallace comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Carter. Here's Post. And that one, good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. Back to Joe. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
On the finishing end in the catch and shoot, Joe is deadly.
Carter on the wing, covered by Joe. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Carter. Fires for three. No good that time. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Another day, another dollar. What's down? I be stunting like a big timer. What's down? Another night. What's down? She give you drama. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? You need emotion? I got all kinds of. What's down? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's down? If you see me.
You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bashford reporting live from 2K TV, man.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Dante Exum. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Irving in at the point. And for the Warriors, Gary Payton II is out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Green, and it's Carter in at the 2. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
Davis, the pass to Exum. Curry against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't get that one. Good D by Payton. Carter against Irving. Carter, good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Pass to Davis. Green against Gafford. And here is Irving. Here's Marshall. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. High post Green, working on Gafford. And it's Butler with the jam.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Davis. Gafford against Green. Outside Irving. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. And what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's Carter. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Carter's got his second basket on the night.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. To the paint. Here's Irving. Here's Gafford. The rebound by Carter. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Pass to Green. Butler surveying the floor. Irving against Carter. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
Now Irving. To stop the drought. Rebounded by Green.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handling, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Fifth on the list, the Warriors.
They anticipate well defensively, force a lot of mistakes, and quickly turn defense into offense.
Pass to Irving. Who poked away. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Now Davis. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Marshall. A deep three. Hauled in by Curry.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Again, the miss by Dallas.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Dallas calls timeout. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, B.A., take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now we get to find out.
Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Davis. Butler covering. 5 to shoot. And it's Marshall penetrating. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the splash brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. And here's Gafford. No points yet. Outside Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot with his first shot attempt. And that one's long.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now here's Irving. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Exum. To the inside. Davis. Tries again. And finished off by Gafford as he lays it in.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Right side, Payton. Carter on the wing. Unloads. Davis with a rebound. Mavericks trail by 12. Exum attacking. Gafford in the post. Butler covering. Some solid defense from Butler. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I
had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Clock at 6. Here's Marshall. Count that one.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Here's Golden State. They're on an 18-6 run. Butler passes to Carter. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, got, not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Really buckling down on the defensive end.
Yep, and that's the only way to play full court man-to-man. You know that from your days at UNLV. 100% intensity a must.
Outside Irving. Pass to Marshall. Puts up a deep three. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Green. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Irving for 3. Here's Gafford. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call. Yep.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Payton's checked in for Kuminga. Hield comes in for Moody. And it's Carter in for Podziemski. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Nails it from 3.
Part of Draymond's value, the playmaking he gives you out of the front court.
Mavericks trail by 21. Butler out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's MP. And it's Payton in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Davis misses.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Kept alive. Butler banked it in off the glass. Butler's got 8.
Hey, the defense has to recognize that Butler is a threat to throw it down. He's about 6'7", maybe 6'8".
Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Outside for Irving. For 3.
And this is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Washington with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Davis to halt the run. The offensive rebound. And Irving gets it to go.
Staying aggressive, that helps Kyrie in every aspect of his offensive game.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And the shot goes.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Irving, no good.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
And the basket by Hield.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Irving, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Butler passes to Carter. Back to Butler. Outside Hield. Clock at 4. Step back shot. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. Exum outside. Outside Irving. Three-pointer. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Here's Carter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Washington, and it's Thompson in for Exum. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Carter against Irving. Back to Carter. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
I just love the ball movement.
Dallas is shooting just 21% from the floor. Thompson with it. Payton covering. Pass to Gafford. Thompson outside. Now Irving. Launches it from deep. Davis.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And so it's Dallas with it. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah and take on the Jazz. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Pass to Carter. From down in the low post, it goes. Carter's got 22 points.
You need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Payton. And Dallas also making a switch. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Thompson passes to Dinwiddie. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Hield. Golden State has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Outside Carter. To the right side. Launches a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Carter. And the Warriors pushing it up now. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Dinwiddie outside. Out to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. Thompson's got 5.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
MP looking around. To the middle. Here's Looney. Pass to post. Outside Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Off the window. It's good. Carter's got 27 points. Here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
And they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Dinwiddie. He takes it in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
And that quick first step of Dinwiddie, very dangerous once he gets a foot advantage on the D.
Carter from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Dallas. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Gafford. Six to shoot. Stolen by Carter. Kuminga with it. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Kuminga's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
For 3, Dinwiddie. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll step away briefly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Kyrie Irving, Davis out there with Najee Marshall. Then there's Dante Exum, and it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And the lob disrupted, not to be. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Green with the ball. Exum picks him up. Really left him alone that time. Payton's got his second basket of the night.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Stolen by Carter. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Butler. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Look, he's not the bulkiest guy in terms of his frame, but Butler is really fearless and plays with great confidence and toughness, and it's hard to stop him because of that.
Curry against Irving. Exum outside. Pass to Irving. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, you got to put a body on Davis when he goes up in the air, because if you don't, it's too late.
Now here's Carter. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Exum with it. Carter's there.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. Pajemski's checked in.
Substitution.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, B.A. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. There's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
For three, Dinwiddie. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Golden State. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Carter. Yep, that one goes. Carter's got 32 points in the game.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Marshall. Now Gafford. 27 seconds left in the third. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Post has got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
On the wing, Thompson. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hield. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
To the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
Steve Kerr asking his team to simply run the offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Buddy Hield is out there with MP. Then there's Kevon Looney. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Post in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. That's tipped. Here's Christie. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Carter. Inside. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just around 26% for the game. Williams in the post. Carter's there. Got a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Pass to Post. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Carter's got 5 assists tonight.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Hardy. Rebounded by Hield.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Down low. Here's Carter. And they pick up 2. Carter's got 36 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And so it's Dallas with it. They have yet to score here in the 4th. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Hardy. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Right side Carter. To the middle. Here's Payton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Williams. Warriors with the rebound. Post has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Williams with it, and Looney picks him up defensively. Outside, Williams. Pass to Prosper. Here's Christie. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Golden State with the ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Hield passes to Carter. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the...
Substitution on the court. Shooting for Dallas, Dante at center. Off the line for 1.
And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Golden State. And he makes it on the layup. Carter's got 38 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And he lobs it up to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Washington passes to Irving. Exum outside. Pass to Washington.
Golden State foul. Carter.
So for Dallas, Thompson, he's checked in for Washington. Christie comes in for Exum. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter here. For 3, Dinwiddie. It's deflected.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Warriors.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And so they'll win the first of 3 games in this season series. That 1-0 lead should give them a nice confidence boost the next time they go up against the Mavericks.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Oh, a special move before that shot. Carter's got 40 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
For 3, Dinwiddie. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
That's become more the norm for Dinwiddie now, guys. He once was a poor long-distance shooter, but now he's made a big jump in that part of his game.
Carter from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Dinwiddie with it. Now Carter defending. Dinwiddie against Carter. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Carter against Dinwiddie. The three. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? You need motion? I got all kinds of. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? My alarm going off. Phone keep ringing and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling and my paper no for that just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kids, cause all I daddy miss you. We don't get Amber Alerts, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's them, was that just how we say good morning? Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night.
Tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick.
The small forward, 6'2", number 25, Gary Payton II. At center, 6'6", number 23, Draymond Green. At the other forward, 6'7", number 10, Jimmy Butler. At guard, 6'3", number 30, Stephen Curry. Shooting guard, 6'3", number 0, J.C. Carter. The head coach is Steve Kerr. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Golden State Warriors.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, they've got Draymond Green, Carter out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Butler, and it's Payton in at the small forward position. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Now here's Wells. After the miss from Carter. Wells with it. Now Green defending. A putback. Edey. Green with the rebound.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night. No good on that one.
At the line for the Warriors, Carter.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Now here is Carter. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. And the basket by Curry.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Morant outside. In the corner, it's Payne. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Curry passes to Carter. Hits the three-point bomb.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
The Grizzlies have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Morant scanning the floor. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Butler on the way. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. We talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. Coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Butler. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jaren Jackson. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot.
And you can see they're struggling from the field. And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here's Payton. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Morant passes to Bain. Wells with it. Morant outside. Butler against Jackson. Pass to Bain. 5 to shoot. And again, Memphis no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Carter. Back to Curry. Carter against Bain. Carter down low. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size. And the rejection by Jackson.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the shot goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 10. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Actually, I thought they might be able to sustain that momentum that they picked up in the fourth quarter, but was not meant to be.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
Just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Bane inside the three-point line. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Fast break, here they come. Carter down low, guarded by Morant, and too much time in the lane. They get called to the 3-second violation. And they double up Morant. Memphis moving it around. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Smooth and fast release from Bane that time.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Curry can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Not settling for a jump shot. Bane right at the rim.
To the middle. Here's Carter. Good, and Curry gets the assist. That's 7 points for MP.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Edey. Morant against Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Morant. The kick out to Bane. Hands it from downtown. Bane's got 11 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And they drop the season series to these guys.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Jackson kicks to Morant. And they call an illegal screen here.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Green. Averaging 5 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, the Grizzlies trail by 3. And they double up Morant. shoots from the right block. Jackson, great positioning on the putback.
Timing, perfect. Jackson Jr. putback, perfect.
Curry dishes to Carter. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Here's Carter. Count that one. And now a 6-point Warrior lead.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
And here are the Grizzlies now.
You know, they don't want to give the ball handlers any room.
Pass to Bing. Outside Jackson. Here's Edey. Jackson looking around. 5 on the clock. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeeds.
Carter, the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. What a finish by Bane. The pass really set him up beautifully.
Warriors leading by 6. Here's Carter. Great D that time from Bane. Grizzlies shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Looney's checked in for the Warriors.
Coming out of the floor, your Warriors.
And here's Morant. Last time out he had 38 points. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson from long range. Here's Edey. The kick out to Bane. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Memphis. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And the basket by Jackson.
High-level passer, even for a point guard. Morant shows the imagination.
Here's Curry, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
The Grizzlies trail by 4 on the wing. Bane. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Carter. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Oh, nice speed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Morant outside. Jackson with it. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And last season, with all the injuries for the Memphis Grizzlies, so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back right after this.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth team.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Gary Payton II is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Carter in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 8-point game. In the corner, it's Payne. The offensive rebound. Wells. Off target at the rim. Warriors shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw drops for Green. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Wells.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The Grizzlies trail by 8. Morant kicks to Jackson. Here's Heaney. Wells wide open. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Carter with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Morant, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Outside, Payne. For 3. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors leading by 10. The pass to Carter. Lays it up off the glass. 20 points for MP.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Morant. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, that's just a great dribble move by Morant. Quick and very shifty.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Curry passes to Butler. Payne against Carter. It's up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payne, no good. Warriors leading by 10. Carter inside the 3-point line. Another shot. He is relentless inside. Butler.
Well, look, we know Jimmy Butler never quits. He sticks with the play and fights for the bucket.
The Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Passes to Bane. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Curry kicks to Carter. Back to Curry. Pass to Carter. Over Bain. Carter can't get that one to fall.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Curry passes to Carter. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And here we go. Coach's challenge is being called for here on the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
Timeout.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Here's Morant, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. Outside, Payne. The three. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in. Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Outside, Bain launches it. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Curry's shot is good.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Outside, Bain. And the 3 off target.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Carter. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Bain. Wells passes to Morant. And that one, good. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Carter with the 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And it's Carter missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 14. Here's Bain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Bain. He's become a premier scorer in this league.
Carter outside. Outside for Curry. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And stolen by Butler. Yep, it counts. Butler's got 8.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Curry, good. Let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Jackson drives in. It's taken away by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Moving it up. And the rejection by Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson's link impacts both ends.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Kicks to Jackson. To the wing on the left to end the run. Here's Edey. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Carter against Bain. Outside Butler. Back to Carter. And Desmond Bain pulls it down.
Warriors foul.
Bain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. This is... Warriors leading by 17. So on the floor for Memphis. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 3 spot. Payton against Morant. And Aldama has it in the corner. Second chance shot. The rebound by Payton.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Carter. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Carter's got 14 points here in the second half. Now here's Morant. Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Butler finds Carter. Rocket 6. It's good. Carter's got 30 points.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Pass to Aldama. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Wells is subbed in for Santi Aldama.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the...
To the inside, Bain. Warriors with the rebound. Outside, Payton. Inside, Carter dishes it to Green. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against Chicago, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. And anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
The drive by Bain.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw.
Hey, Coach Van Gundy, what advice would you give to the teams that are rebuilding around their young players?
Well, generally, Kevin, what I would say is get some veteran leadership, some veteran presence on your team also, so that you have guys that can show the young guys what professionalism is and help them in their adjustment to the NBA.
Yeah, getting the right kind of veteran, right, with the right kind of message.
That's a great point. Just having an older guy is not the answer.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Curry with the steal. It's Carter, high post. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Morant. A kick out to Payne. They get the rebound. 80 can't hit. Warriors leading by 21. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Butler. Beyond the arc. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And here is Wells. Back to Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Payne's got 4 this quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Stephen Curry.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And it's Carter missing. And here are the Grizzlies. Morant passes to Payne. Carter pulls it in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. The kick outside to Butler. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Butler. 34 points for MP.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up.
Another dollar was them. I be stunning like a big timer was them. Another night What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me emotions. I got all kinds of what's them. If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. What's them? My alarm going off, phone keep ringing, and there's money on my mind. Digits on the ceiling, and my pappy know that's just the way it go when you living on the deep end. My little brother like my kid, cause all that daddy missing. We don't get Amber Alert, we know them living. In my hood, we all the same and got the same story. When I say what's them, that's just how we say good morning. Another day, another dollar. What's them? I be stunting like a big timer. What's them? Another night. What's them? She give you drama. What's them? If you see me, just give me a holler. You need emotion, I got all kinds of what's